we've seen a lot of decent games come out of game jams. Just look at Surgeon Simulator, just look at Screen Cheat. And now from Polish developer Tomasz Wacławik, we have Ronin. And it's pretty much Gunpoint, isn't it, Shane?
Even on his wiki himself, he says this is a rip-off of Gunpoint. That's not a bad thing, but it doesn't do it well.
Now,
that's the main issue.
For those who haven't played Gunpoint, what are you talking about?
It's basically a platformer puzzler where you jump around, you're hanging on buildings, you have to collect information from, computers, and while you're avoiding or killing enemies. But that's where this game falls down in just the movement in Gunpoint was just so fluid and so well done, whereas this, it just feels methodical but slow.
Yeah, and it sort of does its own thing to an extent. It doesn't just look at the combat.
Yeah.
It's almost turn-based, I want to call it, because when you encounter a series of enemies, time stands still, and you see where your enemy is about to fire their shots. It's up to you to jump to an area to avoid their shots and just to create an opening to try and get behind your enemy, say, and then just slice them.
Yeah.
And early to the middle section of the game, when it's just that core element, the game kind of shines, but then it doesn't do enough with the idea, and the sort of implementations it has on this idea just aren't for its benefit. It just adds too much work to it. Like the civilians, for instance, right, Shane?
Yeah, the civilians. Like, okay, the game basically even says in the hints, this game is about killing. Don't worry about stealth. You're not allowed to kill civilians because civilians set off alarms. 2 of your bonus missions include do not kill civilians, do not set any alarms. So if you get seen by a civilian and they're basically in the worst spot positioned ever, it's pretty much GG because you can't get your skill points, you can't get level up. That's the other thing. It has I guess a skill tree in the sense.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool, but it's just pointless almost to get it.
And that's a shame. Like all the best sort of skills, the ones that will get you through the final levels, they are you need to get a lot of skill points to earn them, and to do them, it's not fun. It takes you away from the core element of the game, the sort of spark that it has.
Which is, I guess, the combat. And then they try to mix this combat with the puzzles, and it just doesn't really flow well. And it's just not for me, especially coming from Gunpoint.
Yeah, which is a shame, isn't it? Gunpoint was that idea done well. This, it takes it in a different direction, but not necessarily the best one.